Hey guys, it's Zaven297 here, and today I got a brand new video for you in the new short series of the Borderlands 2 skill tree system. And today I'm going to be doing the Commando class with Axton's skill trees, and I'm going to be doing a kind of the best tutorial I can on what I think would be the best perks for most kind of suited players and play styles. So I'm just going to jump right into it and cut the crap. So obviously you have to put 1 point to the saber turret there to unlock the entire thing. And then you look at what I do with the entire thing is I look at all the skill trees first and I read every single one, which is a really good tactic because then you know what you're looking at and you can plan a map sort of thing, which you can follow, and then you know how to spend your skill points wisely and don't waste them, because then you have to go buy a respec system and replenish them. So basically what I looked at went that way, you know, from left to right, and I reckon this one is the worst out of all of them in my opinion. For example, like this one, expertise, it increases the weapon swap speed, aim speed and movement speed while aiming, and basically that's like the only one I'd actually put points on. Maybe that, but all the others aren't really worth it. Like, yeah, that one's okay. It's like you can throw the saber turret further, but then you go down to nuke, and that one obviously just sets off a small nuclear blast, which would also be useful. But the problem with that is you have to go all the way down to the bottom to unlock it. But we don't want to do that today. We want to go on the right one, because this one's more of a survival thing, and I'm pretty sure most players will want to stay alive for the longest time possible. So what I do is put 5 points in the top two, and buy a phalanx shield, which is obviously just a shield. And that way we have lots of health regeneration and shield capacity. And then what we do is, reduces the status effects on you, so we'll go and get 2 of them. And then this is the fight for your life, gun damage and movement speed increase. And this one is kind of, well, you can read it yourself. Yeah, so what I did was put 2 there and 1 there, and then you unlock these. And I go mag locked, which lets it be 100% more sticky. It lets you put it on ceilings and walls. And this one here is the cooldown rate for the action skill. So I go ahead and put a good amount of things in there. And then you want to go to grit, which is, grit's not my favorite. It doesn't really help you that much, because most people will not get to the point of nearly dying. So I just put like a few in there, 3, that'll do. And then you just buy the Gemini, which it lets you put 2 saber turrets out, which is like amazing. It's really useful. You can have, well, you have shields obviously, and 2 saber turrets, so you can chuck them on. Say you're in a kind of like a canyon, you have 2 walls either side, you can be standing here and then you can throw one on either side of the wall and it'll just obliterate all the enemies. So that's useful. And then what I do is completely ignore this one, go over here, and you can see we've got 19 left and the required level's 31. So obviously you're not going to be able to do this straight away, it's very time consuming, and obviously you have to really play the game to get this and train and go up levels. So the next one I choose is Sentry, which increases the fire shots in each burst of the saber turret's fire. So, and it also increases the duration, and that's the main thing people are going to buy it for, the duration, because obviously you want the turret to be there for as long as possible. So we'll go and get 5 of those, and ignore that for a second. And next, what we want to do is increase the accuracy by getting a laser sight on it, and I put 3 there, and I put 2 here, and then unlocks the next thing. Now this one you just have to get, because this couples well with the shield, the maglock, and the 2 turrets. It just makes it like a super overpowered turret. And basically now we've got 8 points left just to spend on the last few, and that's the main gist of the turret. So you've got great duration, you've got improved accuracy. I'm talking about turrets right now, so yeah, multiple rocket pods to your turret, and that's 22 rockets per volley. You can lock it onto ceilings and walls, you've got shields, you've got 2 of them, it's badass by itself, you know, and good health regeneration, and a good cooldown rate. So what we do next is just like, well, not waste, but we spend the last few points on things that aren't as important to us. So what I did here was put 2 there in that thing, because it helps quite a few different little parts to your character, and then I go over here and put 1 there, and 2 there, and then go back there, and then buy, depending on how many points you have left. Like, you don't have to follow this completely, but if you're going to do it your own way, then you just want a few points left so you can spend it on grenades, and that way you can have extra grenades. So I have +2 grenades, so obviously if you buy all the grenades out at the black market, you're going to have, forgot the amount, but quite a few. So then that just adds another 2 onto the already large amount of grenades that you have. So that's my Axton, I meant to say, Axton skill trees, Commando skill tree. That's the perks I would choose. So I don't completely ignore the middle one. It's just like you have a look at some of them, and they don't really benefit you all the time. They're more of a, I don't know. I actually don't really know what the third one, the middle one's for. I reckon they just got, like, these are the 2 main ones, and then they basically just got the third one, and whatever was left, they probably put in the middle one there. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you found it useful. You can see down here, it's kind of hard with the white background there, but you can see you've got, I've got to get in the right position. Alright, so 26 on this one, 2 on this one, and 17 on that one. And obviously you'll have to be level 50 to do all this. That's the level cap. So you'll spend all your points, and that's obviously going to take a while to get to, unless you just like rush it and play straight. But yeah, that's my opinion. That's what I would do for the Axton skill tree. I haven't completely finished my Axton playthrough. I have started, and I've got like a bit of halfway on both of these. But that's what I would do with the finish. I'm more playing the Gunzerker and Maya side of the characters. So I'm going to be doing tutorials for all the skill trees of all the characters, including the DLC ones that have come out now. Possibly ones in the future as well if they make more. So thank you for watching. You've been a great audience, and hope you're all well, and goodbye.